It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Living Daily, episode 1816, Halting the Holiday Hustle by Rose Lounsbury of roselounsbury.com. And I'm Justin Malik, your personal narrator, reading to you with permission from the authors. I cover lots of topics like personal development or self-help, mindfulness, happiness, anything that I think can help you live a more meaningful life in just a few minutes every day. And with that, let's get right to it as we optimize your life. Halting the Holiday Hustle by Rose Lounsbury of roselounsbury.com. If you enjoy the alliteration in the title of this post as much as I do, give me a digital fist bump. English nerds unite. But I digress. I haven't even really started. Yeesh. Today's topic is the season that is upon us. You've seen the wreaths in the stores, heard the beginning strains of those old familiar tunes, and maybe even spruced up your behavior to ensure a top spot on Santa's coveted nice list. Yes, it's holiday time again. And with that comes the inevitable holiday hustle, or at least we seem to think it's inevitable in America. We go from store to store buying trinkets for loved ones and glittery decor for our homes. We bake, we send cards, we participate in a bit of do-goodery. After all, it is the season for giving. We feel an obligation to squeeze in at least one act of goodwill toward men amongst the holiday parties and tinsel. And above all, we try to make memories, those indelible treasures that last long after the tree is on the curb and the last bits of shiny paper find their way to the trash. The trouble is, all this holiday hustle often isn't enjoyable. In fact, it's worse than that. It's downright stressful. We create so much anxiety about having a good time and enjoying the holidays that we often fail to do just that. The irony. Again, English nerds, correctly used literary term, fist bump. This is on my mind today because my friend Michelle recently posted this on Facebook. Quote, I've been thinking about Christmas cards this week, specifically about not doing them for the first time ever. I love Christmas cards. I enjoy sending them and receiving them. I have fun selecting a design. But every year they are a source of some stress for me. What photo will we use? Do we take our own or hire a photographer? How will I find the time to get them all done? We typically send around 200. I've also been thinking a lot about time and how we spend it. Very recently, I've known or heard of several young people who have passed away in their 30s, and knowing this has been an important reminder to treasure each day and the people I love for the gifts they are. So I'm thinking, no Christmas cards this year. I'm not saying I won't do them again, but who knows, maybe not. I'm also thinking that we will donate the money we save to children's charities. More time for our family, money to charities, and less cards in the trash. This really is a tough decision for me, breaking away from the tradition and the ritual of actually taking the time to send something personal in the mail. That is why I'm putting it out here so I can hold myself accountable to my choice. End quote. Michelle received some very interesting comments, from requests to not join the anti-Christmas movement to like-hearted individuals who, too, wanted to halt the crazy holiday hustle and actually enjoy the season of love and giving. Which got me thinking, do we all feel this way about the holidays secretly? For example, I've noticed that my mom, love you mom, sometimes seems a bit stressed about baking holiday cookies. Mom, if you're reading this, and I know you are because you're one of those awesome moms who actually reads her grown daughter's blog about minimalism, I want to say this. We don't come to your house for the cookies, although they are delicious. We come to see you, to love you, to enjoy the season of giving because we are lucky enough to be with those we love. If it stresses you out, skip the baking. I'll love you just as much over a package of holiday-themed Oreos. In fact, I'm inordinately curious to find out if the red holiday filling tastes different from the everyday white. There, I've said it. Mom, you're off the hook for the cookies if you want to be. Note, this does in no way apply to the anchovy spaghetti you make for Christmas Eve. That stays. The holiday hustle stress stems entirely from the expectations we put on ourselves. No one else really expects us to have the best lighting display in the neighborhood or fill each of our children's stockings with themed presents. We expect that of ourselves. So my suggestion this holiday season is, let's all give ourselves a break. Just say no to the hustle. Ignore the stores if you want to. Don't bake unless it brings you joy. Forgo the holiday cards unless licking 200 envelopes is your idea of a good Saturday night. Please know I am sarcastic, but I don't judge. I've licked my fair share of holiday card envelopes and may well do so again this year. What do I propose instead of being a straight up holiday hustler? Do something you love. Spread some joy. That's what this season is all about. Greet your neighbors with a cheerful smile and hello. Surprise them by shoveling their driveway when they're not looking. Note to my neighbors, you are totally welcome to fulfill your need for cheerful giving in this fashion, and I promise to act very, very surprised. Spend your baking time selecting and donating non-perishable goods for a local food pantry. Better yet, do that with your kids. Have a holiday movie marathon with your friends and copious amounts of holiday snackery. Basically, ditch your self-imposed expectations and just do whatever truly brings you joy this holiday season. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to buy a package of holiday Oreos. I believe they're already on the shelves. You just listened to the post titled, Halting the Holiday Hustle by Rose Lounsbury of roselounsbury.com. Now, speaking of holiday stress and gifts, this is a great idea. I'm sure you know what a subscription box is. I've mentioned them before, like meal kits. But did you know there's one great place where you can shop thousands of subscriptions, including tons of personal development and wellness boxes? Well, there is. Welcome to Cratejoy, the world's first and only subscription box marketplace. Cratejoy makes it really easy to find that perfect gift just in time for the holidays like we talked about. You can grab that gift that's actually unique. That's what I love about them. As we talk about on the show, consumable or even experience-oriented gifts are awesome. And Cratejoy has some that are a perfect fit for you as a listener of this show. Leadership and productivity boxes to be your best self, the best boxes to work from home on your fitness, and even wellness and mindfulness boxes. So cool. There's still time to find the perfect gift for everyone on your list. You can shop thousands of subscription boxes all in one place and get 30% off your first box when you sign up at cratejoy.com/old. That's right. Sign up today at cratejoy.com/OLD to get 30% off your first box and shop Cratejoy's holiday specials. Cratejoy, get joy delivered right to your door. And thank you to Rose. She also writes about finance, so she's frequently narrated over on Optimal Finance Daily with our new host, Diana. You can check out that show for more. And with this being a special year, more like a crazy year that everyone wishes was over, maybe this year will be different when it comes to expectations we have for ourselves. Maybe we'll be able to think about how people play such a large role in our lives, since many of us aren't seeing people outside of our direct household very often these days. I wonder what kind of holiday season it will be, because one thing is for sure, it will be different this year in some way for most of us. Even if we're just a little bit more grateful than usual, that's a step in the right direction in my book. But anyway, thank you to Rose for this post, a great one on the last day of the month, leading us right into December and the holiday season. And again, if you like Rose's post and her style, you can check out Optimal Finance Daily for a lot more from her. But thank you for being here. I'll be curating articles for you here again tomorrow in December, where your optimal life awaits.